Hi there, welcome to the latest episode of my 10-minute moan. The topic of this 10-minute moan is my old friend HUMZA Useless. There you go, I've got a new name for him. So, what Humza's done recently, he's been on Sky News telling everybody how terrible they are because of the terminology they used, or didn't use apparently, to describe what's going on in Gaza. Now this is bizarre, because normally people accuse people of things like that when they use the wrong language. You know, they might use words or terminology that you're not happy with. But this crackpot is so decrepit, he's now falling out with people for not using certain terminology because he's not using harsh enough words, right? Which is bizarre, because this is the guy that wrote the hate bill when we, me, you, anybody in Scotland isn't allowed to go out in the street and use harsh words. So now he's telling other people that they've got to turn up the volume with the words they use when they're describing things, when it suits. Humza. So what he was doing, he was on to discuss the Donald Trump making a comment about Gaza and how it might be better to move them into a different area and let these people try and, build their communities and live a peaceful life, which to some people might sound like a half-decent thing to consider, and to other people, that's crazy, why should they be expected to move? And I'm sure there's arguments for both sides of that argument. But Humza has had a pop at Sky and other media outlets for not calling it ethnic cleansing. Now, it's only ethnic cleansing if they're forced to do it. That would be ethnic cleansing. But there's been no suggestion by anybody that I've picked up on whether that should be forced or given as an option. Now, I dare say if I had to flee my home and head south out the way of bombs, come back to my home and it was totally destroyed, and somebody offered me money to move somewhere else and rebuild a community and a life potentially safer for me and my family, I would kind of have to consider that. And I would probably take them up on the offer. But Humza, he can't see that. He just sees it as, no, the Palestinian people get moved out of an area that he sends home. Now, this is where the contradictions come into play. The UNRWA is an organisation started late 40s, something like that, to look after Palestinian refugees. They're the main people for looking after. They educate their people, they provide them with food, water, shelter, right? So, by definition, these people are refugees. You can't be a refugee in your own place. That's impossible. You're then not a refugee. So by mere fact that this organisation still exists and still really support that area, then these people are not in their homes. Because if they were in their homes, they would not be refugees. We also get told that Gaza and the West Bank are just big, massive outdoor, open-air refugee camps. So again, if that is the truth, then why would you not like to get out of the refugee camp and set up home somewhere else? But then they tell you they're not refugees, because the spin to that is these people that always, are forever offended by anything that goes on in the Middle East, they tell you that that's their place. Well, that's bizarre, because the rest of the world give this refugee charity billions of pounds to look after these people. So, is it your home? Is that where you're from? Because if it is, can we just tell the UNRWA, thanks very much, you've done a great job, cheery bye now? Or, it's not your home, and you are refugees, then why would considering going somewhere else and rebuilding your place, and a place you could call your own, why would that be such a bad thing? But it's Humza we're talking about, and these people who... Now listen, this is where I am with this. It seems that some people, you have to pick a side in this debate. They have to pick a side in this war. Well, can you just have no side? Can you not just remain neutral, and if somebody does something bad on either side, you can call them out for it? But no, it's not got to be that way. It's got to be, these people are never wrong, these people are no terrorists, these people are freedom fighters, these people can never do anything bad, but Israel's the worst people in the world. The reality is, what I see is, they don't want to live in Gaza, they want the whole of Israel. So that's what they want. But they're actually in Israel just now, and they're termed refugees. So, it's obviously not their place. But let's not talk common sense and logic, yeah? If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you have not already done so, please hit the subscribe and notification button. And your comments, please let me know what you think of the video and the topic. But most importantly of all, unless you're Humza, the type of person that can't make their mind up whether these people of Gaza or in Gaza are actually refugees or that's their homeland, make your mind up. But no you, right? But
everyone else, have a great day. Cheerio, bye now.